Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez back in Formula One with Cadillac in 2026. Now, if you've been following this story lately, it won't come as a massive surprise to you that Cadillac have picked these two drivers. We're in fantasy draft season at the moment, aren't we? For a lot of US sports fans. This is a term that you would have heard in fantasy football, which is taking the best available player. That is effectively what Cadillac have done here. You know, they've taken the best two free agents. Daniel Ricciardo, really the only driver with Formula One race-winning experience that was a free agent. He had ruled himself out privately long before Cadillac had really started putting the shortlist together. Now, Graham Loudon, the team boss, had spread the net quite far and wide. He'd looked for a lot of different options. But these two drivers, as far as I know from every source I've spoken to, were always top of the list. And really only Alpine were the curveball. Both drivers were approached by Alpine about potentially replacing Franco Colapinto next season. But as far as I understand, Alpine not yet in a position to really commit to that decision either way. Neither driver wanted to wait on that and potentially miss out on both the Cadillac opportunity and potentially a return with Alpine altogether if they decide to stay with Colapinto. Great move for both of these drivers. Obviously, they've been out of Formula One this season, both race winners and both, crucially for Cadillac, have masses and masses of experience. That was abundantly clear in the press release that Cadillac put out. Over 500 races, 16 race wins between them, and crucially, an insight into what it takes to build not just a team in Formula One, but a championship winning team. Bottas was at Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes dynasty. Perez was at Max Verstappen's Red Bull dynasty. They both saw the gold standard in Formula One in terms of what you have to achieve. Cadillac, it's going to be a steep learning curve for them next season. And I think that experience, having two drivers that can lead by example, is going to be key for them. So really, really good acquisition. I was quite curious to see how Cadillac approach this driver market. They've done the most sensible thing they can. Two experienced drivers. A shame we don't have an American leading Cadillac into their first season, but realistically, there was no sensible option when you looked at it. So this is the way forward for now. Still news to come, we expect, on the reserve driver, potentially Mick Schumacher. There might even be American rookie Jack Crawford, who's currently in Formula 2. But right now, the driver lineup racing into 2026 with Cadillac is Perez and it's Bottas.